Manchester United and Newcastle are battling it out for RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko as both clubs seek one of Europe's most promising forwards for their squad. Manchester United have reportedly made their move for RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko. Sky Sports indicate that United have bid just under £74 million for the Slovenia international, a lower offer than Newcastle's latest bid. It's not yet known which club Sesko will choose this summer, but United's offer indicates their confidence that he will pick them over Newcastle. And it's clear why so much money is being talked about for such an unproven talent, when you consider just how many attributes he has to succeed in the Premier League. Sesko's pace, power and height are gold dust for English clubs in a market where number 9s who fit that description are, seemingly, so rare. The 22-year-old's latest market value from CIS Football Observatory reflects his talents. They evaluate his price at around £108 million, a fee not far off what Liverpool have offered to pay Newcastle for Alexander Isak this summer. It's why signing Sesko could be so key for either Ruben Amorim's men or Eddie Howe's team. His impact, on either squad, could transform their season. That's even when considering that Sesko's goal-scoring numbers so far in his brief senior career are modest for any top striker. Indeed, 39 goals in 87 games is hardly an outstanding return. There might also be concerns that Sesko could be another Rasmus Højlund at Old Trafford, a player who has been arguably swallowed up by the expectation of playing for United. But the club would at least be signing someone with slightly more experience at the top level, a star wanted by other top clubs including the Magpies and Arsenal, before the Gunners signed Victor Gyökeres. United did not face the same competition for Højlund. There will now be plenty of intrigue over what happens next. Will Newcastle's higher reported offer be a factor? Could the player's possible preference for United complicate matters for Leipzig? However, this saga ends could have huge repercussions for both teams and change the direction of where they go in 2025-2026. The £74 million question: will Benjamin Sesko choose Man United or Newcastle? The numbers game, what we know about the bids. Here's where things get interesting. Manchester United have made their move with a bid just under £74 million. That's a lot of money for most clubs, but in today's football world, it's becoming the new normal for top talent. But here's the twist: Newcastle have bid even more. The exact amount isn't public yet, but we know it's higher than United's offer. So why aren't we calling this a done deal for Newcastle? Money talks, but it doesn't always have the final word. Sometimes players choose clubs for reasons beyond the transfer fee. Maybe it's about playing style, maybe it's about the manager, or maybe it's about the club's history and future plans. The headline mentioned £108 million, which suggests that RB Leipzig might be valuing Sesko even higher than what either club has offered so far. This could mean we're still in the early stages of negotiations. Manchester United's strategy: confidence over cash? United's approach is fascinating. They've bid less than Newcastle but seem confident they'll win the race. What does this tell us? First, it suggests United believe they have advantages beyond money. Maybe Sesko prefers their style of play. Maybe he's drawn to Old Trafford's history and the chance to play for one of football's most famous clubs. United have been rebuilding their squad over the past few years. They've invested heavily in young, promising players who can grow with the team. Sesko would fit perfectly into this strategy. Think about it: United need a striker who can lead their line for the next decade. Their current options are getting older or haven't quite lived up to expectations. Sesko could be the missing piece that transforms their attack. But there's another angle to consider. United might know something about Sesko's preferences that gives them confidence. Players often have dream clubs, and United's global appeal shouldn't be underestimated. Newcastle's approach: money talks, but is it enough? Newcastle's higher bid shows they are serious about landing Sesko. Since their takeover by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, they've had the financial power to compete with anyone. Their strategy has been clear: identify top talent and be willing to pay premium prices. They've already signed some big names, and Sesko would be another statement signing. But Newcastle face some challenges that money alone can't solve. They are still building their reputation as a destination for world-class players. While they can offer competitive wages and transfer fees, they can't offer Champions League football or the same historical prestige as United. However, Newcastle do have some compelling arguments. They can offer Sesko a central role in their project. He wouldn't just be another signing, he'd be a key building block for their future. The question is, does a 21-year-old care more about immediate prestige or long-term project potential? What does RB Leipzig think about all this? Let's not forget about RB Leipzig in all this excitement. They are the ones who developed Sesko and helped him become the player he is today. They won't just sell to the highest bidder without considering what's best for their own future. Leipzig have a reputation for developing young talent and selling them for profit when the time is right. They did it with players like Timo Werner and Christopher Nkunku. Sesko might be next in line. The £108 million valuation suggests Leipzig believe Sesko is worth more than what's currently on the table. They might be playing hardball, waiting for both clubs to increase their offers. Or maybe they are hoping other clubs will join the race. The more clubs interested, the higher the price goes. It's simple economics. The player's perspective, what might Sesko be thinking? Put yourself in Sesko's shoes for a moment. You're 21 years old, playing for a good club in Germany, and suddenly two Premier League giants want to sign you for massive money. How do you decide? Several factors probably matter to him. Playing time, will he be a guaranteed starter or just another expensive bench player? Development, which club offers the better environment for a young player to improve? Style of play, does the team's tactics suit his strengths? Pressure, can he handle the expectations that come with a £74+ million price tag? Future plans, which club has a clearer vision for where they want to go? These aren't easy questions to answer, especially for someone so young. The wrong choice could hurt his development, while the right choice could make him a superstar. Why this transfer matters for both clubs. For Manchester United, signing Sesko would send a clear message. It would show they are serious about competing at the highest level again. After years of inconsistent performance, they need signings that excite fans and worry opponents. A young, talented striker fits perfectly into their rebuilding plan. Instead of buying short-term fixes, they'd be investing in someone who could score goals for them for many years. For Newcastle, landing Sesko would be another step in their journey from relegation battlers to European contenders. It would prove that money can attract top talent, even without Champions League football.